Greetings, Turtle Club. It is I am back, Synchro with Convertible Turtle Gaming, Convertible Turtle Unshelled, with this Games Magnified episode. We are playing a game that's not even out yet. It's called Pixel Starships. Look at it. This wonderful, animated, awesome stuff by SavySoda. It is a mobile game at the moment, but it's coming out free to play May the 1st. Bam. That's tomorrow, guys. We got a preview copy. We've had it for about 4 or 5 days now. We've been really messing around with it, and it's got some really cool stuff to it. It does have a minor warning, guys, that this is not what I would consider 100% family free. Now, if you look here in the information that they have for it, there is, on Steam, there's not really ESRB stuff. Occasionally, you'll get some data as to what appears to be community driven. There are a couple, curators and stuff, but tomorrow, guys, for free, this game comes out. Now, there are a couple ways you can do a free game, right? One is it can be what's called a freemium game, which means it's free with some premium purchases, some swag purchases, some things that you get that make you look cooler, which make you look unique. I like that type of game, a freemium game, and that's what this one is. The other style is, pay to play, which is a free model, but you pay at some point because you're out of energy or out of moves or turns. And then there, of course, is this microtransaction, or what's known as pay to win. And pay to win really isn't my cup of tea. So me liking this game, that we have to be looking at something really cool. So vibrant colors, really nice. Again, it is a mobile game, so if you've got an Android or iOS device, you should be able to find this as just Pixel Starships. I'm pretty sure the Galaxy nomenclature, the tagline there, got added for the Steam version. Progress is not saved in pre-release, which means that you're not going to get wrecked by Mag Synchro, because there is some PvP stuff. So I want to show you guys where I'm at with it. I've only been playing it for a little bit, about a week, to kind of give you an idea of how the game kind of plays out. It is one of these builder games where you build stuff, drop ship, and you kind of develop your little ship, and you go fighting people, and that's the first thing that's kind of non-family friendly. We believe that a family-friendly game doesn't have human-on-human violence, and this game does at times get to that point, especially with the PvP stuff. But, they deliver goods, so we can buy stuff if we wanted to. We get some bucks out of them. Sounds good. And we could buy people. And you use people for a number of things, but I think we're good. We have a couple things, and that is a minor thing that I have been having some issues with, but it's only because of my multi-monitor setup, I think. So it's like a lot of other games in the same genre. You'll have things pass by, you'll be able to click on stuff. You can tell oftentimes that it's built for mobile and ported to PC. But the big thing about this game is you get several different types of vehicle to choose from. We went with the mining class. You can also be just a regular old scouting mission kind of ship, or you can be a pirate ship. I thought the mining seemed the most interesting. There's, of course, achievements, and the achievements will get you the certain special currency as you go forward with them. And resources, we've already got the gas thing, it's already at max, so that looks like, again, this is pre-release, so there is a little bit of bugginess. I'm sure the full-on release will be tomorrow with the final program product. So yeah, successful attack on there 4 days an hour ago is when our last attack was. Build the gas collector, so we've already built the gas collector. So maybe I need to replace the gas collector, because this is our gas collector. And we can move it. This is the other cool thing about this, is the way the game plays out is, again, when you click on things, you can move them to wherever you want to. Alright, so we're going to hit the galaxy map so we can kind of go, welcome to the galaxy map, try some missions. So, Criterion Harvest. Blast apart the asteroid, find the perfect present for your homeworld. So we're a mining ship, as we mentioned, and this is going to be, it's all mission based. And it's got some nice little story stuff on it. Alright, so, and again, we do some salvage stuff too. And so here's the ship that we're about to go after. We can see it's got some stuff. We can see the outside of it, you know. We don't know really. We see it's got some battle damage. So we have the option to run away. We have the option to attack. And we'll see what the jackpot. We don't know what the jackpot is. Right, hitting attack here. Get a versus screen, mag sync or infested Federation ship. So what we'll do next is, once again, our multi-monitors kind of get us, is we can see our ship. We can see move orders to your crew. So we got a guy that's using the ship guns, and we can basically tell where to target. So we really want to target this engine. So we grab the target and we go to the engine. We grab the target here, and we go to the engine as well. But we need to power up this laser. So we drag down to power this down, and we drag up to power this up. Gotta drag this down too. There we go. Full. So now we have enough power to start using this weapon. And this is the way the battle goes here. It's not exactly turn-based because you can tell there's yeah, you can tell they're trying to get here to the engine. They're, you know, so we're doing hull damage here. They have no one that they can use to repair this. Once the hull damage is all the way gone, these people, unfortunately, will no longer be. Oh, there's a zombie over there. Let's try to take out the zombie. Having a zombie is not a good idea. Don't like the idea of a zombie. Looks like we're going to take the ship out before we... Okay, so we take the ship. We basically get some loot, get some victory points, get some experience points. And it's got a really interesting storyline. I mean, it's not the most clear-cut one. Oh, here's another ship here. Renewing. What? Oh, same peoples. Nah, we're good. Alright. And when you got materials, you just click on them to harvest them. And again, with that, if I remember right, settings... graphics, window mode full screen, borderless. So it's the closest we can do is the full screen. We can't just do true full screen, because if we could do true full screen, it wouldn't be minimizing that. So that's the only real knock about it. But guys, it's free. You get to build your own ship. You get to get your own crew. You get to go through. It's not exactly as immersive as Animal Crossing, but there's some violence to it. And if Animal Crossing is not your jam, and it's not exactly everybody's jam, right? Then something like this might absolutely be more your cup of tea, where you go and find people and find their ships, and then take their ships out. Wait, what's this? Oh, that's one of the armor plates. So you do get like vehicle armor, and the armor helps armor any of the buildings that are touching it. Alright. So our ship looks pretty good right now. Let's go to support. upgrades. So all we have is the lift things, and I really... Oh, and a gym. Well, gyms are open in Georgia. We might as well open them up on our ship as well, huh? Put a gym up front. But now when you do build, like many freemium model games, you're going to see a timer. Now we do have a rush option. And I've not used it yet because I wanted to kind of get my actual reaction on stream for this, or on recording for this. So we're going to hit rush and see what happens. Doesn't look like it took any special currency from us. So that might be, you know, as a lot of these games are kind of like the first one's free. So that might be what we got going on here. I still like the fact I can just take a look at all my ship and move it around. I don't like the fact that my window closes. But again, I'm expecting that if we had more of a normal monitor setup, that wouldn't be a problem. Alright, so back to our galaxy map. We can go harvest, we can patrol the home world. Let's do the harvest again, see what we got. And again, it's just mission based. Whole shudders violently. Oh, this is not good. Oh, we're being attacked. Pirate slave trader intent on turning your crew into his next shipment. He's picked the wrong ship to fight, it says. Well, we got some pretty good weapons. We've got the laser, we got the, you know, the turret gun. I think it says it's a level 1. The pirate ships look amazing, don't they? I mean, they're like an iceberg kind of breaking vessel. So we're gonna fight, and we'll get to see some of the stuff in there, and we're going to absolutely keep that powered there. We're gonna go shooting at the engine, or this thing here, the power, and it's gonna. Oh, we're taking return fire. What do we get hit at? Looks like we didn't get hit anywhere. Oh, we got hit in their engines. Okay. Alright, we took out their power. So, power should definitely take out the return fire, I would think. So we're gonna take on the engines now. We might actually just take out the pirate though. Look, he took the brunt of that shot. Oh, yeah, so again, guys, not exactly family friendly. We just eradicated a human being. So, if you're looking for something that is in the family friendly vein of stuff, this is definitely not exactly there. And there are some very minor adult-ish stuff. Nothing too blatant that I can tell. However, you know, it is free to play. It is free on Steam. We're presuming that the extra currency, the green bucks, is probably going to be what you buy with the actual mechanics in the game. And we'll hit the shop up in just a second, because the shop will give us some little bit of an insight as to what we would probably be spending the real world money on. Victory! Saving data! New members have joined your crew. Oh. Neat. So is this somebody we saved, I presume? We got some loot, we got some experience. Definitely done. Yep, we found a prisoner. He's got a warm shower, he's on our ship. And so what we do now, let's go back here. Basic economy, we've already built the gas collector, so that is bugging me a little bit. Let's collect the gas, let's remove the gas, let's go to the shop. Let's go to resources, let's go to gas collector. Okay, and let's, is there an inventory option? There we go. Maybe that will say, hey, you built it. No, so there's definitely some issues there. Definitely some issues there. And we can see our 2 people here. I know there's a way we can get our crew members in here. We have to get another bed. So let's go to support. We have Bedroom level 1. That's a max. Alright. Some ships. 1K. Ooh. Brush. Alright, so the Starbucks. There we go. So we have 2027, so we can say yes. So that's definitely going to be our issue that we're going to be expected to pay money for. Alright. So here's our upgraded ship. So with the upgraded ship, can we buy another bed? We certainly can. We're out of blue crystal to do that, though, it says. What happened to our blue crystal? We spent all of it. Okay. Grab us some blue crystal. Grab us some blue crystal. And so we won't be able to get the other bed for the other crew member for a bit. Alright, so no worries on that. No worries on that. So it's just a question of grinding, and you know, it's like any other kind of tap game. But yeah, and I've played with it for a bit. I've played with it for a bit. I've played a couple times after Animal Crossing. I sat down and did a couple minutes here and there. And that's the other thing I really like about it, is you just jump in, play a level, and then jump out. And jump in, play another level, jump out, do one fight, you know, tinker with the ship a little bit. I probably spent like 10, 15, 20 more minutes than zero reconfiguring the way the ship looked and the way the layout was, and playing with some of the stuff like the elevator tubes. They get people, you know, place to place. I don't know exactly if all the rooms have to connect together to be able to get to them. I suspect maybe. I'm still figuring out a lot of it, and that's the other thing I like about it. It's a lot of fiddly bits, a lot of pieces that go places and other things. But it is coming out tomorrow, Turtle Club. It is called Pixel Starships Galaxy. Again, not a family-friendly game. However, I feel like it's just on that bubble at the moment from what I've seen. So again, your judgment call before you decide to play on it. But for free, it's worth checking out if family friendly is not your game. You know, absolutely take a pass on it, and you know, play something else, maybe like the Kirby game on Switch, or I, for one, enjoy Soda Dungeon on Steam. It's free as well, in very similar kind of way the game plays. But yeah, so until then, guys, May 1st, Pixel Starship Galaxy. I recommend it for the cost, especially. I've got, you know, free. If I get 2 hours out of a free game, I think I did good. I've put in a little bit more than that at the moment. But yeah, absolutely, guys, take a look at it if you want. If not, you know, leave me comments of what kind of game do you think I should be reviewing and what games I should be pursuing, guys. Because ultimately, Turtle Club, these Mag-nified game videos are for you. And until next time, guys, I'm going to have myself a good weekend. You all have a good evening, good breakfast, good lunch or dinner. Whatever you're about to do, Turtle Club, have a good one. Stay safe. Wash your hands. And thanks for watching. Take care.